Let me ask you something honestly, and I want you to answer in your heart. If you sat down on the floor right now to play with a grandchild, pick something up, or simply stretch your back, how confident are you that you could get back up without struggling, without pain, and without needing someone to help you? If even thinking about it makes you nervous, please stay with me because what you are about to discover may change the way you live, move, and feel for the rest of your life. A senior orthopedic surgeon recently revealed on a medical podcast that your ability to get up from the floor without help is one of the strongest predictors of how long you will live. Not your cholesterol, not your blood pressure, not even your weight. He called it the single most underrated test in modern medicine, and he said most seniors are losing it without even knowing. A study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology followed over 2,000 adults between the ages of 51 and 80 for more than 6 years, and those who struggled to get up from the floor were 5 to 6 times more likely to die within that period compared to those who rose easily. But here is the hopeful part. Seniors who practiced specific gentle techniques improved their score by an average of 47% in just 8 weeks, without surgery, without therapy, without expensive treatments. The first technique I want you to learn is what specialists call the hand press method. When you find yourself sitting on the floor and need to stand, you place both hands flat on the floor beside you, press firmly through your palms, and use the strength of your arms and shoulders to lift your hips off the ground. Most people try to get up using only their legs, which puts enormous pressure on the knees, hips, and lower back all at once. The hand press method changes everything by spreading the work across your upper body and giving your legs the boost they need. To practice, sit on the floor with your knees bent and feet flat. Lean slightly to one side, place both hands flat beside your hip with fingers spread wide, press down through the heels of your palms, and slowly lift your hips while bringing one foot underneath you. From there, straighten your leg using your hands for continued support until you are standing tall. Practice this slowly 3 times a week near a sturdy chair or wall, focusing on smooth, controlled movements rather than speed. The second technique is the side sit transition, an absolute favorite among physical therapists. You gently roll your body weight to one hip, allowing both legs to bend to the same side, almost like the way a mermaid sits. From there, you use your hands and a strong leg to push yourself up to kneeling or standing. When most seniors try to push straight up from a cross-legged position, they create twisting forces on the knees, hips, and lower back. The side sit transition eliminates these forces entirely. Begin by sitting with legs out in front of you. Slowly lean your weight onto your right hip, letting both knees bend and fall to the left. Place your right hand flat on the floor beside your hip, press down through it, and use your left leg to bring yourself up into a kneeling position. Then plant your right foot flat in front of you like taking a giant step forward, press down through that foot, and slowly rise to standing. Practice on both sides because both hips need equal mobility and strength. Breathe slowly throughout and never hold your breath. The third technique is the furniture-assisted lift, and please do not feel embarrassed by this one because orthopedic surgeons genuinely recommend it. Using a sturdy chair, a heavy couch, or a stable coffee table to help you push up from the floor is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of intelligence. When you use furniture for support, you reduce the load on your knees and hips by up to 50%. Move yourself close to the furniture, get onto your hands and knees facing it, place both hands firmly on the seat or surface, bring one foot forward and plant it flat with the knee bent. Then press down through your hands and that front foot to rise slowly to standing. Practice with different pieces of furniture so you become comfortable using any of them in an emergency. Avoid anything with wheels, anything that could tip, and anything fragile. The fourth technique is the kneeling lunge rise, which surgeons and therapists consider one of the most powerful methods for restoring floor rising ability. You get down onto one knee, plant the other foot firmly in front of you, and push yourself up to standing using the power of your front leg. Almost everyone over 70 has lost significant strength in the hip flexors and gluteal muscles, and this movement rebuilds them while teaching your body the safest pattern for transitioning from low to high. Start kneeling on both knees. Bring one foot forward with the knee bent at 90 degrees like a runner at the starting line. Place your hand on your thigh or on a nearby chair for balance. Then press down through that front foot and push up to standing, keeping your back straight. Practice 5 to 8 controlled repetitions per side, alternating legs, and place a folded towel under the kneeling knee for comfort. Pair the movement with slow breathing because research shows it improves strength gains significantly. The fifth and most powerful technique is the sit-to-kneel-to-stand method, a complete 3-step sequence that takes you from sitting on the floor to kneeling to standing tall in the safest way possible. Each step prepares your body for the next, building momentum gradually instead of asking your joints to do everything at once. Start sitting with knees bent and feet flat. First, slowly roll your weight onto one hip and bring both legs around to the side. Second, press your hand into the floor and bring yourself up onto hands and knees, then rise to both knees. Third, bring one foot forward, plant it flat, place your hands on your front thigh or a nearby chair, press through that foot, and stand up slowly. The entire sequence should feel like one smooth flowing movement. Practice it 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week. A trial tested this on over 300 adults aged 70 to 88, and after 6 weeks their floor rising time dropped by 58%, pain decreased by 64%, and confidence jumped by 71%. Start with the hand press method tomorrow. Add the side sit transition by the end of the week. Layer in the furniture assisted lift and the kneeling lunge rise within 2 weeks. Then practice the full sit to kneel to stand sequence every single day and watch what unfolds over 6 weeks. You will stop fearing the ground. You will start trusting your body again. Please always speak with your doctor before starting any new movement routine, especially if you have recent surgery, severe arthritis, or balance concerns, because your safety always comes first. The next time someone tells you that getting up from the floor is just too hard at your age, you will know better, because you will be living proof.